Today we're in the small town of Blackville, South Carolina in Barnwell County to introduce you to Miller's Breadbasket restaurant, bakery, and gift shop. A tourist destination for nearly 25 years, Miller's offers what owner Ray Miller calls Pennsylvania Dutch with a Southern touch. The restaurant, open Monday through Saturday, offers tasty Southern cooking on an a la carte buffet for lunch and for dinner on Thursday and Friday nights. With a Mennonite background, Ray says it was important to establish a family-friendly business.
Well, we've lived up north, and we've actually, Susie's from Ohio and I'm from Indiana. Married, lived up there 4 years, and I've always kind of wanted to do something with my family, of course. And so the Lord blessed us with a family of 6 daughters and 2 sons. And after the first 2 were kind of away from home already on their own, the youngest one in school, I said, Susie, this is the time to do the restaurant. And she agreed. So we found this little empty building here in Blackville and started from scratch and just kind of did it to just plain Jane family restaurant. And it's been good to us, and especially since the children could work in here. So the daughters worked in here, and sometimes the son, the youngest son. And it's been good, it's been fun.
So we think about family restaurants. Sometimes you think about people bringing their families, but you've had the similar situation, but from the other side, you've had your family working.
Actually, we have both. You know, we have the family working here, and Susie's been the coordinator of the staff and also of the kitchen, and I've been kind of the PR person out in the restaurant. And so we've been here 23 years, and the children grew up in here, like we said, and it's been good to us. Got a little gift shop that we use for credit card swipes and also for the bread sales. We've had people from every state in the union, and including Hawaii and Alaska, of course, and then out of international people too. Got an interesting guest book there. We've had people, we have Good Morning America stop here, and Tiger Woods stopped here at least once. And so, yeah, we enjoy seeing where people are from, and they sign our guest books. We kind of specialize in the frosting breads and the regular breads. And then we, of course, do our homemade pies. And shoe fly pie is one of those. Then we do pecan and German chocolate, and we do cheesecakes. And we also do lemon meringue and coconut cream. Coconut cream has probably been our best seller, but shoe fly pie, some people have heard the song but never had shoe fly pie, so they're interested in tasting it. We do serve a good line of just plain simple vegetables, cabbage and Harvard beets, and lima beans and carrots and green beans, and stewed tomatoes has kind of become one of our specialties here. And then we'd have mashed potatoes and rice that are not out yet, but they'll be here before 11. And today we have meatloaf on the menu almost every day. And then we got chicken and dressing and chicken noodles and some chicken livers. It's kind of a chicken day today. And the fried chicken is in the fryer, ready to come out here in just a minute. So we'll be ready in about 15 minutes to serve.
Since we talked about pest management earlier in the program, we thought we'd go into Miller's kitchen to watch them make their famous shoe fly pie.
I'm Lil Stolzfuss. I'm from Miller's Breadbasket, and we're going to be making some shoe fly pie today. I start out by putting king syrup in my bowl. This has been put in the oven, just a warm oven, so that it runs out good. And learning this recipe from an older person in our church. We're frugal, so we pour the water that we need into the bottles. It is warm water to help rinse it out. Then you add 1.5 teaspoons of soda. 1/2 cup of brown sugar. You need to stir it up a little bit. 6 eggs that have been beat with a fork. You don't want them all beaten up. Mix it all together. It's beginning to look good and yummy and caramely. After you have it all mixed together, this is what you'd consider the bottom layer of the pie. You add 4 handfuls of shoe-fly crumbs, which is flour, brown sugar, shortening, and baking powder. You stir that in. It kind of gives the bottom layer of this pie some texture. We get our pie crust ready. You like to make sure your pie crust doesn't have a lot of cracks or holes in it, because it is a fairly liquidy, runny pie when it goes in. A little bit of those lumps don't matter. I try to get as most of them out as I can, but then we take some of these same shoe-fly crumbs and spread them over the top to cover up this bottom layer. I usually like to put about 3 of them on. If I put more, it makes more of a dry bottom pie, like some people up north especially do, but Mr. Ray prefers the wet bottom, and so we don't put as many crumbs on, therefore it's not as dry the whole way through. And that's basically it. We put it in the oven. We bake it about 45 minutes, but I watch it. You don't want it extra brown, but yet you want it kind of set. You know, those of you that bakes pies, you can tell when the pie is set by how it jiggles or it doesn't. And this is our shoe-fly pie as it's done baking, ready to come out of the oven.
So hopefully people come in here and find a little peace in this troubled world.
Yeah, yeah. Soul food.
Soul food.
Good deal. Ray, thanks so much.
You bet.